Phone overheated. But yeah, people really don't want to see, well, don't want to believe anything you got until they see the output, which is an awful truth for reality. When I was younger, I was always considered the smart kid. Well, why was I considered smart? Because my grades showed it. It wasn't because, oh, I can do this, I can do that, or oh, the way that I move, the way that I walk. No, it was my grades showed good stuff, so you're smart. But what makes someone smart? Because regardless, there are other smart people out there. There are people who are smart with money, smart with nature, smart with all this other stuff. So why is it that academic smartness is the only thing? Because it's what we see with output, the standardized testing. I want to get into that another day. But that's another thing. Is it's it's really annoying not having any belief. What do I mean by that? That I've gotten older and I've proven my worth multiple times over, and even with that, still a struggle. It's that, hold on, it's that, it's that, even though you reach the age 18 and you're legally an adult, you are still not considered an adult. You're not treated like an adult. I have continued to be treated like a child, even though I've proven myself to be mature enough as an adult. I've proven my worth and work ethic as an adult, and I've reached the legal age of adulthood. I've still been treated as a child, and if there's something I'm missing, which I figure there probably is, no one wants to teach it to me. They just expect you to have it. And if you don't have it, you get treated as less than. That's annoying. Like, I don't know what else there is to prove. I've worked my butt off my whole life. I've pushed myself harder than ever. I was top of my class. I literally go to school overseas now with one of the highest ACT scores there is. Well, I got a 30, but it's Kentucky. There wasn't really much I could do when you're not taught with better education. That's why this channel exists, to teach people. And I've done all this. I have continued to work hard. I have made my own money, and yet you can't succeed in life at all. Like there's always something pushing you down. I'll never understand it because even when things look good, there's always someone coming back into your life to make things look bad. There's something else around that. It's a real big issue. So yeah, that's another one. So you will not be treated like an adult motherfucker if you try, unless unless you are literally above someone in every possible way. But that's because I'm older than them and I taught them everything they know. I have other people who treat me like adults who never met me before until they talk to me. And they have that belief that I'm just that much better, that much higher. I don't know. And they've told me this verbatim to my face. But everyone else, people who knew you when you was younger, things like that, they'll not treat you in a way that you would feel you. One sec. New grass patch. Um, get this set back up. Yeah. People won't treat you the way that you think you deserve. You think you deserve to be treated like an adult, you won't be treated as such. You think you deserve to be treated as someone with knowledge, you will not be treated as such. You think you deserve the smallest amount of respect, you will not be treated as such. Because in all honesty, people are going to be who they're going to be. And at some point, you got to get it within yourself that no matter how other people treat you, you got to treat yourself the way you want to. And you have to have such a high standard for yourself that if someone else treats you at a lower standard, you move on. You don't worry about correcting them. You don't worry about changing them and their ideas. You move on. Because it's either going to be that you don't talk to them anymore or someone else corrects them for you. True story. Also, you really learn a lot about money once you finally are allowed to touch it yourself and use it yourself. Because there's a lot of things that changes in your brain when you start working with money. But I'll get to that once my legs are not as tired.